Have you ever had a teacher that just pushed you too far? Mr. Harris was the kind of teacher you would dread seeing walk into the classroom. He wasn't the typical friendly, engaging educator. Instead, he was strict and honestly a little too proud of the power he had over us. He didn't care about relationships with his students, just his authority. For me, that was the last straw. After the way he humiliated me in front of the entire class, I decided I was done. It all started on a random Tuesday morning. I was running late and I knew I was going to miss the bus, but I didn't care. When I finally walked into class, Mr. Harris gave me that look, the kind that said, "You're already in trouble." But that wasn't the worst part. No, the worst part was when he decided to call me out in front of everyone for something so minor. I had missed one of his dumb assignments, and instead of letting it slide, he spent the entire class ridiculing me. "I guess some students just don't take this seriously," he sneered, his voice dripping with sarcasm. "Maybe you'll learn something from this embarrassing display." I didn't say a word. The anger was boiling up inside me, but I stayed quiet. The humiliation felt like it would never end. I wanted to walk out, but I didn't. I sat there taking it all in, and I made a decision I would get back at him. Over the next few days, I started gathering information. It wasn't hard. Mr. Harris had a few weak spots, like his over-reliance on his perfect image and his obsession with his reputation. He was so wrapped up in his power that he didn't even notice how he was starting to slip. The next time he pulled me into a confrontation, I had everything ready. I stood up, walked to the front of the class, and without hesitation, I spoke directly to him. "Mr. Harris, don't you think it's a little unfair that you treat your students like we're beneath you? It's not even about the grades anymore, it's about respect." The class went silent. Mr. Harris turned bright red. He couldn't respond. I had him. That moment was the beginning of the end for his reign over our classroom. Everyone started questioning his authority, and it wasn't long before the school started noticing the change. He lost his power and eventually became just another teacher in the background. His confidence shattered. And me? I walked out of that room feeling free, knowing I had taken control back from someone who thought they were untouchable. Sometimes revenge doesn't need to be loud, it just needs to be real.